This is it. The final round. 1 win, 2 losses, on the edge of elimination or elevation. We fought, we've fallen, and we've clawed our way to this moment. This isn't about glory. This is about redemption. At 1 and 2, we're not chasing perfection. We're fighting to break even, to prove we belong in the Ultimate 16, to prove we belong in Diamond 1, to be the average Joe who won't go down easy. Can we rise and even the score? Or will we fade out and be forgotten? Alright, so we know that we won round 3. Matt Grady, great fight, buddy. Yeah, all the best for trial number 4. For me, this is trial number 4. We are up against Apocalypse. And in room 1 combat support, they have Orcus with Shadow King. That'll be quite an easy one for us to deal with. They've got lots of strikers here. It's going to be quite fun. In room 2, Cosmic Crucible, they have the Night Stalkers with Emma. Again, this should be quite a simple task for us to take out. This will be Vigilante. This will be Night Stalkered. And last but not least, we have the Phoenix Force, Skrull, Ancient One, Dormammu. And into this, we are going to take our Starjammers, I believe, is going to be our best bet here. So without further ado, let's get into room number 2. I like fighting into room 2 first. I think that's my best bet. And we're going to go in with our Vigilantes. Now, this is a 1.6 million power punch up here. I like my ISOs. I like my placement. We're happy with this. Let's get in and beat these Night Stalkers up. So we're going to get to go first with Silver Sable. And the rest of this is going to be history now. We're going to Stun Blade. Get the second stun on to there. Then we're going to take Agatha out. Yep, she's gone. And then last but not least, yeah, simple. That's why you don't put Night Stalkers in room 2. They are so easily ran over by Vigilantes. Gotta admit, so impressed with Vigilantes. An 85-71 from that first one. Pretty damn good. Next up, we're going to go into combat support. And we are going to take our Night Stalkers. I don't think I'm going to have... Yes, I am. I'm going to have these saved in here, aren't I? So we're going to go over to my thing here. And we will take in place of the... we'll take in place of the Moon Knight. Because the thing is, see guys, what I want to do for you all, I really do want to make it so that I'm not using older characters. So my usual go-to would have been to go back and grab Kestrel, which you guys might have built. Mine's only built to level 100 gear tier 19. I used her in Dark Dimension 7. Dark Dimension 7 for Mephisto. So that's why she was built for me. But would I recommend building her now? No, I wouldn't. So we're going to try and come up with a different formula here for a character that I would possibly still build. And we can obviously sub that character in for this character. So I think what I'm going to do here, have a think. Because we need to kill this Shadow King as well. That's going to be a key thing to do. So I think what I'm going to do here, just so we've got some revive chance as well, I'm going to put Doctor Strange in here. So we're going to take the Night Stalkers with Doctor Strange into this first room. It's a 400,000 power punch up. Let's get into this and see how we get on. So the reason why you would take Kestrel ordinarily is because Kestrel would have stopped this summon from happening. Basically her passive is when she's charged, she stops summons. And so that would have stopped that summon from happening. But let's get into this now. Agatha's going to go. And there we go, 2 shots. So 2 very simple rooms. We had 2 actions in this room. We had 4 actions in this room. So now we're going to go over to sport attacks with this team here. And we are quite simply going to go into this with my Starjammers. This is a total of a 1.5 million, no, 1.6 million power punch up, just a bit more, 1.7. Nearly a 2 million punch up here. So we will see how we get on. I haven't done these guys yet for the Professor X saga, so I am a bit behind some of my opponents here. Let's go in and see how this goes. So we're going to get to go first. Let's clear everything on Dormammu for the sake of it. I'm going to go and put the ability block out here. I want to get Fred down because he's going to be a pain. Okay, we're going to go in with the Lilandra ult here. Back comes the Super Scroll. What? Super Scroll. So he is dead. So is him. Oh, here comes. He came back. Where he came back from, I don't know. Okay, I want to go over here with this one. Get the stun on her. Ancient one comes back. Go for this.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
Hopefully I caught that in time. No, I wouldn't have. She came back anyway. Let's go here. Be a little bit less efficient, but it'll be fine. He keeps coming back. We just need to survive this. No, she's dead. There we go. Here we go. There we go. Job done. So we kind of messed up that fight there. We should have put that on slower so that we could have gone over and paused to stop the Phoenix from coming back and doing that ultimate that brings the Omega Red Phoenix Force back. But we lives and learns. Let's see how that affected us. So the big question now is, has Apocalypse attacked? There's still 6 hours remaining, so quite possibly not. He might be one of those, or they might be one of those that attack at the last minute. And he has, and it is another victory in the bag for us. 25,455 versus 25,505. Yes! 2-2, baby. 2-2. That is consistency for you. Right, let's go and have a look at what happened in this one. So we'll take a brief look at my ones. So we had in room 1, Night Stalkers with Doctor Strange versus the Orcus with Shadow King, 85-73. Room 2, we had the Night Stalkers with Emma Frost X-Men versus the Vigilante, 85-71. And then here we took in our Starjammers first off and got rid of most of it. We probably could have one-shot that room had we have paused the timer there at the right time rather than her coming back. So we did have to go in and clean up with Illuminati Odin, and that got us an 83-61. So in our room 1, they started off, they took in Apocalypse, Kahori, Old Man Logan, Panda Paul, and Miss Marvel Classic, and they combat cancelled. They came back out, they brought in Lilandra, Gladiator, Thanos Endgame, Hitmonkey, and Mephisto, and they got it down with a 900,000 power punch down. So that was a punch across, really. An 83-48 for them there. Looks like that took a fair old while in turns. Room 2, they brought their Immortal X-Men into my Uncanny Avengers team and took them out. That was about a punch across, really. 85-46, so still quite low on the turns wise there, and a lot of characters were taken out on their side. And then in room 3, they bought Kahori, Miss Marvel Classic, Odin, Null, and Apocalypse. Into my Apocalypse, Mephisto, Emma, Shadow King, and Black Knight, and they got an 85-61. So they had to combat cancel there. So 83-48, 85-46, and an 85-61, as opposed to an 83-61, an 85-73, and an 85-71. So we were just that little bit more efficient, had more characters on the board, more healthy characters. Yeah. Apocalypse, good game, buddy. And yeah, hopefully I will meet you again in a future Crucible. And just like that, we've done it. From 1-2 to 2-2. The redemption arc is complete. We didn't come into this tournament to dominate, but we refused to be a footnote. We fought back, we stood tall, and we leave Ultimate 16 with our heads held high. Thanks for coming with me on this run, Commanders. If you like the journey, hit that like button, drop a comment with your record, and of course, subscribe for more Cosmic Crucible and Marvel Strike Force content. I've been BPG, and until next time, stay positive.